B-59 is just one of 4 Soviet submarines carrying men and materials to Cuba. After each Soviet sub crosses the Greenland, Iceland, UK line and approaches North America, the risk of being discovered increases. They can hide with some help from Mother Nature, but it comes at a cost.
They were kind of helped by a major storm in the North Atlantic. The anti-submarine warfare units are not as active, they simply can't fly in that storm. As a result, they were able to get to the speed.
Since they are pretty sure they won't be discovered, the submarines travel on the surface.
They would go up 40-meter waves and then essentially dive down. And sometimes the angle of the submarine would be 40-50 degrees, which was very dangerous. And they said, well, yes, the submarines could have malfunctioned, but they didn't. They withstood the storm.
The Soviet Union did have nuclear submarines that could have avoided the storm by traveling submerged powered by nuclear reactor. But there were issues.
At one point, the Soviet regime planned to send nuclear-powered submarines to Cuban waters and actually base some of them in Cuba. However, in 1962, they were having major problems with their first-generation nuclear submarines.
Captain Second Rank Vasily Arkhipov, the brigade chief of staff on board B-59, had first-hand experience with the problems. He served on submarine K-19 when it developed a nuclear reactor coolant leak. The radioactive core's temperature rose quickly. The crew needed to repair the cooling system, or the core would melt through the reactor and sink the sub. Without proper radiation equipment, they use what they have: gas masks and raincoats. When the first team comes out, they begin to vomit. They've been exposed to high levels of radiation. The second group knows their likely fate. Even so, they continue the repairs. The crew jerry-rigs a cooling system with the drinking water on board to save the submarine. But 8 men die, and everyone else gets contaminated. It is something Vasily Arkhipov will never forget.